Hello and welcome to devlog 5 on my indie game about mushrooms. This devlog is a big one. Starting off, remember the handholds we made in the last devlog? Well, we have a couple new additions to that feature. First up, we have some new art. They aren't really handholds anymore, more like magical crystal rock things, but I still think they don't look too bad. The other addition is these cool handholds on tracks that launch you up in the air, which can make for some cool movement combos. It feels really satisfying to chain together jumps now. After the handhold art, I think it may be time for some checkpoint art too. And after some figuring out how sub-viewports work, we have this. If you don't know what a sub-viewport is, think of it like an alternate reality, which is 3D, and you can't see in the normal game. But there's a little photographer who takes a photo every frame and sends it to the other 2D reality of the game. And from there, we apply it to a Sprite 2D texture, and this makes a really cool looking checkpoint. The only downside to this is the fact that we get a bit of a lag spike when first loading it in. If anyone knows why this is happening, please let me know. I asked Reddit, but they had no idea why it was happening. Anyway, the next thing I changed was the background to a different placeholder, which I think actually looks worse, but I think it more accurately reflects what I want the final product to look like. It's just made by making one big parallax layer and then downscaling it, which is a lazy approach, but my excuse is that it's placeholder art, so it probably doesn't matter much. Now, it's time for me to talk about the failed feature of the day. Trying to use shaders to make my spikes look cooler. So basically, I'm using a tile set for the spikes, like they use in Celeste. The only problem is, I don't want it to look identical to Celeste's spikes. So, what better way to do that than find a nebula shader online to make a cool wobbly lava lamp effect. Wonder why it isn't working? Find out it's because it isn't on a separate canvas layer. Realise that won't work because it would either render in front of everything or behind everything. Ask Reddit, try some stuff, realise I don't even like how it looks that much, and then I give up. And that was today's failed feature of the day. From a failure to a success, we now have some cool new characters, so say hello to Coprin and Intel. They're based on mushrooms found in this book that I have. Coprin is based on the Coprinopsis atramine, and Intel is based on Entoloma okay, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that one. Their names are made by getting the start of their scientific names and replacing at least one of the vowels with a Y. So Coprin becomes Coprin, and Intel becomes Intel. Now, it's time for the useless feature of the day. Bushes. Just bushes. They're randomly generated, so every time you see it, it will probably be different from the last. And they wobble when you walk into them. And you can also hide behind them. So, up to this point, everything was going well. Too well. Right after I updated Godot to the latest version, after backing up the game of course, I checked everything was working, and it all seemed fine. Except I forgot to check one little thing, the NPCs. See, after I thought everything was fine, I deleted the backup, but then I noticed that the NPCs aren't working. Well, that's weird. I asked on the official Dialogic Discord server, and they left me on red. So, I filed a bug report on GitHub. I'll keep you updated on how the report goes. Speaking about keeping updated, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons so you can be notified when I upload next, whenever that may be. Anyway, that's all for this devlog. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.